What's going on, everybody? You got the Raging Rob here. Let me turn this down. Shut up. Turn that down. Let me turn my TV down. I was watching Shark Tank on TV. I was also watching, I don't know, Kim Kardashian's on. I don't know. And Alex Baldwin's giving her an interview or something. I went and seen 2 movies this weekend. I went and seen the new Halloween movie. That movie was fucking biblical. 2 biblical movies this weekend. I just got done seeing, I seen that last night. I went and seen The Hate U Give today. Yeah, white cop shoots a black teen, and that it was 2.5 hours. It was a pretty good movie. I got to be honest. It was a pretty good movie. They were both good. I didn't know the main star was in real life. She's a bisexual, feminist, non-binary, fucking whatever the hell she is. But they're both pretty good movies. Question and answer. Here we go. We're going to start with some Instagram questions. One guy hit me on Instagram with a few questions, so we're going to start there. Barnabas Reynolds on Instagram. First question. He asked, do you think Trump will take away the welfare benefits from the Williams brothers and from 8 Camel Toes and her wife? Being that 8 Camel Toes works in the medical industry, probably not. The Williams brothers, yes, because they're in and out of the penitentiary. Just like I'm in and out of Facebook. Next question he asked, is breakfast the most important meal of the day? And should Mongo maybe skip out in breakfast because he's severely overweight? That would be a good idea. I don't suggest starving yourself to lose weight. As I was up in the hills of Salt Lake City the other day, or in the hills of Utah the other day. Today's Sunday. It was Friday night, Saturday morning, yeah. Starving. I lost a little weight because of it, but it's not a good idea to do that. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. That's what gets you going. There's lots of healthy things you can do as a truck driver to try to stay healthy. So, I got to be honest, I'm in pretty good shape compared to other truckers, but I do got to get my health going. Mango's a fat slob. Number 3, he asked, why does Ladner Rosinski have a fucked up face and lazy eye? Fetal alcohol syndrome, maybe. I'm not sure. Everybody looks differently. You have to ask Ladner on that one. And he also asked, does Andy get jealous of your fame? Lots of famous celebs and YouTubers know who you are, and you've been on TV and been in many articles. I don't know. I gotta ask my brother on that one. I think he does get a little jealous. What do you think will happen to Wings of Redemption? I think he's gonna probably have a stroke one day, just like Boogie 298, if he doesn't get his health going. These questions are all from Barnabas Reynolds on Instagram. I'm gonna get to your other questions, so don't worry. Okay, that's it. Anyway, let's get to the first YouTube question. Sorry it took like 3 minutes to get this video going. I'm sorry. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Scott. He asked, what is your favorite sexual position and how many women have you slept with? My favorite sexual position is missionary. I don't like to take it, I don't like to give it in the ass. That's disgusting. I'm not really into that. That's my penis belongs to one place, and that's a woman's vagina. And he also asked, how many women have you slept with in your life? I don't have an exact number. It's not 20 or 30. I'm not like a male slut, but when I was growing up, teenager, young 20s, I got with the ladies. It's like it's probably like 6. It's probably 5. Hold on a second. It's, okay, 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. Lord of the Predator asked, word going around that Latherland reported your connections with Robert Robinson to the FBI. Because Robert Robinson's Twitter page, like in all of your posts, do you think you will get a visit from the FBI because of your friendship with Robert Robertson? And do you regret ever being his friend? First off, I'm not Robert Robertson's friend. Absolutely not. He came around on social media once in a while. I just kind of let him do what he wanted to do. So the FBI, I haven't heard from them. They did pay me a visit in it was late 2015. The FBI did pay me a visit I take that back. It was early 2016 because I was at a protest rally and there was an undercover cop or whoever there taking pictures of people that were at this rally, and I was there at this rally. It was a gun rally in Dearborn, Michigan during 2015, and I got a visit from the FBI, or they actually called me on the phone actually. Somebody reported me to the Fed saying I was a threat to society. Oh, this nut is going on Facebook saying stuff, and he was at some rallies. Yeah, I do go to rallies once in a while. So the FBI checked me out in early 2016. So I don't know if anybody reported me to the Feds. I got no connections to Robert Robertson. He's sitting in jail where he belongs. Okay? He's a danger to society, and he's not in society. That's justice as far as I'm concerned. Next question comes from Fed Smoker Hidden Sight. He asks, whatever happened to your gym membership you had? Can we get a weight update? Last year you weighed 166. I gained a little weight. I lost. I'm down to 175. I was at 180. I'm still working out at the gym sometimes. And I'm still roller skating sometimes. I'm trying to get my health under control. I just had a biometric screening a few days, it was like last week, and they said, hey, you got to get your blood pressure and, blood pressure and the other shit down, because the numbers are just a little too high. It's not like EDP high, because he was at 160 over 100. I'm down to like 140. I'm like 140 over 90 or something like that. I'm a little high, but it's not dangerously high, but it's a little up there. So I got to get it down. So I got to eat more healthy, no more soda, and exercise. Anyway, next question. Next question. Sarah Valentine, who is better at Fortnite and video games in general? You or So Real James 187? I don't play Fortnite, so he's better at Fortnite. I play Grand Theft Auto 5 and Call of Duty, and that's pretty much all I play. So I don't get on video games very often because my Xbox is back in Michigan. Joe Gillespie the Great asks, does David in the ATL bang his own mom? I'm not sure about that one, but I do know that he did get with the prostitute in New Orleans, and the prostitute ripped him off. So you have to ask him about that one. He probably would deny it. My girlfriend asks a good question. Malia Kinnison, that's the name she was using. That's not her real, well, that's her real name is Melanie, but she asked me, what is the most desire in your life? Well, just be successful, get married, have a good family, just be successful in everything I do. Head Prod Black Man asks, would you ever date a single mother? I am dating a single mother. My fiance, well, she was a single mother. So, duh. I've done that. I've dated a single mother a couple times. Slob60 asks, do you think Spencer Carter has lots of different haters hitting the dislike button on his videos, or just as one person with multiple sock accounts? He gets the hate. Spencer Carter gets the hate. I've disliked some videos, but I haven't done it on multiple sock accounts. I don't do shit like that. I have multiple sock accounts just to get on YouTube or whatever, so people don't know who I am. I don't get on multiple accounts and dislike and multiple accounts and flag. That's stupid. I mean, dislike does absolutely nothing. I was told that, well, if you dislike somebody's video, it's a less probability that it will show up in the search results. That's not true, because I've had some YouTube video I was talking about this black teen who got shot by the cops a couple years ago. I don't know, and a lot of people hated the video. It got thousands of views, and it got like 300 dislikes and like 5 likes. And the video, if you searched it, search bar, search the shooting, my video came up like number 4, and it had hundreds of dislikes. So the dislike thing is actually stupid. The like thing actually puts your like folder, puts the video in a folder, the like folder. So I'll like videos that of people I hate just to put it in my like folder. So if I want to go back to the video later on, I will. But Spencer Carter, I think a lot of people don't like Spencer Carter. Yeah, he's a liberal, big mouth, fat ass. Brefix ask, who would win in a fight? Oregon Hunchback Thumb or a second in command of the JWO Sippin' Salsa? Sippin' Salsa, no questions asked. I mean, the guy bit a snake and drunk its blood. The guy's a biblical fucking beast. Hipster Race Recalist ask, do you think the New World Order global elite rigged the lottery so poor people waste money on it? Yeah, you see a lot of these lottery winners, they, like 50-60% of them that win the lottery, within 2 years they're dead on drugs, fucked up, they spend the money, they blow it, they end up on drugs, they end up dead, they end up shot. So yeah, the lottery is for poor people. Here in the state of Utah, they don't have lottery. Because the fucking Mormons, you know. Nothing against Mormons, I got Mormons in my family. But, yeah, the lottery is, they raise the money for lottery to help the schools. That's what the lottery is for, to help the schools. And so poor people can fight each other for money. And these poor people, a lot of these people that hit the lottery are drug addicts, welfare people. It kind of makes me think it is rigged, because I played the lottery. I'm a successful businessman, and I played the lottery, and I can't win. So it's for poor fucking people. Joe Gillespie the Great asks another question. Is Lady Bomb really A-Bomb's twin sister? I didn't know A-Bomb had a twin sister. Does that mean A-Bomb is transgender? Something's coming out about the A-Bomb. I didn't know the A-Bomb was transgender. Holy shit. Thank you for the heads up, Joe Gillespie. Scott, he asks, how can a single bed frame be sturdy enough to support the weight of a slob and lady slob while fucking? If you see my YouTube video a couple weeks ago, I filmed a couch that was in the weeds behind a truck stop. That's where they do it. And the couch is all fucking mangled up and shit. So no, they can't support it. There ain't a bed in the world that can support that kind of weight. Not even a fucking water bed. So they have to sleep on a mattress. And while they're bouncing, I hope they don't have a second story apartment, because if the one person living below, I feel sorry for him or her. That foundation's gonna give one day. Duckhead, he asked, do you think pit bulls should be banned in America like they are in other countries? They are banned in certain cities. No, I don't. You can't blame the breed. You blame the deed, not the breed. What's that saying? Blame the deed, not the breed. It's not, the owners. It's not the breed. It's the owners that fight these dogs. It's absolutely sickening what they do. Batman asked, do you have a speech impediment, or do you just have an odd way of talking? I just have an odd way of talking. Dodge Challenger asked, if so, Will James ever invited you to eat breakfast, would you accept the invitation? Absolutely. But every time I go to Tennessee and ask him to meet up, he doesn't do it. He's too busy playing video games. Pedro Turkaloo, he asked, if you win the $1.6 billion lottery, how much would you give me? $0. White Woman Against Trump asked, do you really think Gretchen Whitmer is going to take your guns if she becomes your next governor of Michigan? Yes. That's why I bought more guns. Joe Gillespie the Great, do you ever think I'll give her 500 subs? Yes. Joe Gillespie the Great also asks, what's the total number of dead bodies that you stepped over in your life? I've seen multiple. Well, let me see. 1, 2, 3. 3 that I've actually came close contact with, and I've actually seen, I think, 5 or 6 dead people. I was driving a truck one day. I seen a corner in the median digging up a dead body from a crash that happened earlier. That was like a couple years ago. I was driving taxi in Phoenix at nighttime. I found a body laying in the road. Called 911. They came out, picked him up. In 2004 in Phoenix, when I was walking back to my motel, I found a body laying in the bushes as I was walking back to my motel from the movie theater. Turns out I was a crackhead, overdosed, and died. So, and I am a former taxi driver. I drove taxi for about 3 years in Phoenix, and I've seen a lot of crazy shit at night. And one day I was driving, and a car in front of me, there was a drug addict. He ran out in front of the car. He sprung up 14 feet in the air, landed on his face. The car in front of me hit him. So I called 911, and I walked over to the guy to see if he's okay, and he lifted up his head, took his last breath, and put his head right down, and he was bleeding all over the freaking place. Yeah, when you see dead bodies in person, I've seen probably about 5 dead bodies that I can remember in person. And that kind of, does something. It makes you crazy, when you see that kind of shit in person. I'm not going to call it post-traumatic stress. It's just kind of, you have a different way of thinking, you know what I'm saying? In Alabama in 2006, I was driving my truck, and they had the one section of the road blocked where we had to go around, and there was actually white sheets covering over a dead body. You could see the blood seeping through. I opened the newspaper the next day as I was in Alabama and read that a 16-year-old boy was killed in a car accident. So I've seen some fucked up shit. So I gotta say my number is like 5, maybe 6 that I've seen in real life. Anthony Michael asks, where did you buy your Arizona shirt? That is a great shirt, Beast. I bought it at the Mexican flea market on Bethany Home Road and 55th Avenue. 55th and Bethany Home. Because they got a flea market every Saturday, Sunday. I bought it there. It was like $5. Ladner Brzezinski asks, what happened to your last question and answer? It probably went on private because I had to put my videos on private because I caught a flag, so it's still around. I don't delete videos unless YouTube deletes me. I just put shit on private. So it's out there somewhere. It's probably on private somewhere because I got a flag on one of my channels. Stephen Andrew 777 asks, have you ever worked for a private security firm, law enforcement, or some other American counterterrorism organization? No, I have connections to, let me just say I know some people in law enforcement and other agencies. That's how I get some of my intel. I'm not going to give too much info out, but I never worked for any security firm or anything like that. It's not for me. I'm a spy myself. I'm on the road all the time. Truckers are the eyes and ears of America. Lana Rosinski, she asks, do you and Melanie want kids? If so, how many and what genders? Well, she's got an 8-year-old daughter, but we're planning on, she wants to have a boy, so just her daughter, and maybe we'll have a boy together, maybe. So we want one boy, one girl. So that's she wants one more boy. Or one boy. So that's pretty much it. So that's what we plan on anyway. Joe Gillespie the Great asks, are you voting straight Republican? I've already voted. I voted the absentee. I never vote straight ticket. I didn't vote Democrat. Let me just say that. I voted mostly Republican. I'm not going to say who I voted for, but I voted mostly Republican. One was on the U.S. taxpayer party or whatever the hell it was. I didn't vote for any Green Party or Democrats. I voted for a couple Libertarians. But I never, ever go straight Republican. Because there's a couple of Republicans out there I don't like. Beast of the East asks, why did you say in other video that was your last video, but you're still making videos? Was that a lie? No. I just got you to dance. Kuginga. Okay, Mad Mike. What are your thoughts on Black Lives Matter movement? I'm not against black people. I'm not a racist. the Black Lives Matter movement. Some of them are thugs. I'm against the destroying property and flipping police cars and rioting and shit like that. I'm not really against the Black Lives Matter movement because I believe that all lives matter, including black. So it's not really BLM that I'm totally against because I believe that Black Lives Matter. But it's the thuggery of the Black Lives Matter that I'm against. Mad Mike also asks, what is your favorite state to travel to? Arizona. That's why I moved there. I grew up in Detroit, and I went to Arizona the first time in 2004. No, yeah, 2004. That's when I started trucking. Started trucking in April 2004. July 2004, I made it out to Arizona. I love the state so much. In 2010, I moved there. So Arizona is still my favorite state. Joe Gillespie, he asked, is PCG, Pete Carroll's gum, a transvestite? Is PCG a dude dressed like a chick? I'm beginning to think that PCG is either transgender or it's a guy dressing as a girl in her videos, in his videos. I'm beginning to think that. I'm beginning to think it. That it's probably a gay, that with the gay voice, with the woman's voice, and just dressing up in his videos. That's what I'm beginning to think. Because you don't see PCG doing other stuff other than just getting on YouTube. You know, I do videos on me outside and car shows and rallies. You don't see him doing that, or her, or whatever. So, that's a good question. Let me see here. Scott asks, who is the last person on earth you would want to get a beer with or attend an NFL football game with? Probably the A-Bomb. I would like to go to a football game with the Cattle Dog, to an Arizona Cardinal football game. Cattle Dog, if you're watching this, I would like to invite you, me and you, do a vlog together, a podcast together, at an Arizona Cardinal game. I'll pay for your ticket. What do you say, Cattle Dog? I think that would be biblical. Me and the Cattle Dog going together to an Arizona Cardinal football game. I'll pay. Don't worry, I'll pay for good seats. And we do a podcast together. I think that would be biblical. Ladna Rosinski, she asked, what is your favorite food? Anything Asian, pretty much. Snack. I don't really eat snacks. Oh, bullshit. Chesmix. That's my favorite. It's 60% less fat. It's not like, I don't eat chocolate at all. I hate chocolate. Ugh. Dessert. I don't eat chocolate, so I gotta say vanilla. Song. My favorite song is Legend of Nerds hit the floor when they heard the nerd roar. Band or musician? I'm a big fan of techno. Show, God, I don't know. Dog the Bounty Hunter. And my favorite YouTuber is, who's my favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber is Latherland. You know why? Because he doesn't make videos. Alright. Okay. Magic Wand asks, well, you drive to my backyard pretty often. Would you want to stop by and grab a burger at Sonic sometime in the summertime? Well, I don't know where Magic Wand lives. Ladna Brzezinski also asks, what made you stop eating pork and seafood? I never eat seafood because of the radiation in the water and all the other mercury in the water. I don't eat pork because I'm a Christian and it's a sin to eat pork. I'm not Jewish or Muslim because they're strongly against pork, but I'm against eating pork. Pork causes cancer, so I try not to eat pork. I don't eat pork, so. Ketchum63 asks, in your opinion, which is a better city to visit, East Lansing or Ann Arbor? I think East Lansing. It's a party city. It's a college town. It's not as liberal as Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor is becoming Democratic, liberal, and Middle Easterners taking over. And he also asked, are you still getting trolled by the Owasso, Michigan crossing guard and her friends this present day? No, but I got a story to tell you. The crossing guard in Owasso, this thing started because she ran out in front of my car, didn't give me a chance to stop. They didn't even put out her stop sign and didn't have no lighting, and it was like 6:30 in the morning time when it was dark, and I had to slam on the brakes to avoid hitting her. No lighting, no stop sign. I thought it was a pedestrian running out in front of me. As soon as I slammed on the brakes, she put our stop sign on. I got out of the car and cussed at her. And a dad on the sidewalk got me out and cussed at her. So I went on YouTube, ranted about it. Went on Facebook, ranted about it, and she found my Facebook. She found me on Facebook with my rants, and she started harassing me on Facebook. But I got a story to tell you. Her husband sexually assaulted because I had a relative of hers, or was it a relative of somebody that's connected to her, find my post and told me some stories. Her husband, she cheated on her husband with multiple men, and her husband was a child molester. That's right. When his niece was young, he used to molest the shit out of his niece when he was young. That's the crossing guard, and she's married to that pedophile. So that's a story I learned about the crossing guard in Owasso, Michigan, who works for the city of Owasso, Michigan. And I'm not going to say her name on camera. Laura Loomer's #1 fan asked, have you ever watched a So Real James 187 gaming stream? Yes, and it was fucking boring. World Trolling Federation asks, who's better, Metallica or Megadeth? Metallica. I can't get to all these questions. I got 27 minutes. I got to hurry it up here. Scott asked, I know truckers dig prostitution. What's the most you ever paid for a quickie? I've never paid a prostitute in my life. But I almost got into a fight with the pimp one time. This prostitute was banging on my door. This happened in Ontario, California, TA West, 2007. Prostitute was banging on my door. And she got up right on my fucking mirror. And I opened the door and told her to get the fuck down. Where her pimp was running around the parking lot and see me getting rough with the prostitute. Her pimp stopped right in front of my truck. Some Middle Eastern guy, big motherfucker. He stopped right in front of my truck and he starts yelling at me. I seen the way you mishandled my woman. I got out of the truck. I'm like, bring it on, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up too, bitch. The pimp. I almost got into a fight with a pimp. I was about ready to go with that motherfucker. He got in his fucking Lincoln Navigator and left. Sippin' Salsa staff administrator, this is the last question. He asked, does your truck stop fast food, GMO garbage ever feel like it was messed with or taste like it's new properly cooked? I don't eat fast food anymore. The doctor told me to lay off fast food. So guess what? I don't eat fast food anymore. But I had some fucked up Taco Bell about a few months ago. I kept farting. 5 fucking minutes. Every 5 fucking minutes I kept farting. So I'm not eating fast food anymore. I gotta lay off the shit. Doctor told me no more. Doctor told me to eat more healthy, drink more healthy, no soda, exercise more. So I really got to take care of my health. So this is the Q&A for October the 22nd. I think today is 2018. I'll try to make this a monthly thing. Every month I'll try to do a Q&A. So I'll try to make this a monthly thing. Thanks everybody for your questions. And if I did not get to your questions, I'm sorry because it's a lot of questions. So I'll try to hopefully get to your question next time. Anyway, this is Ray G. Rob. I'm out.